everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss on data analytics in Excel and this is Madhushri. So today topics are index, match, unique, if, COUNTIF, SUMIF and average. So now first let us understand what is indexes. So index normally it returns a value of the table based on the intersection of rows and the columns. So now this is a row and this is a column. So intersection of row and column we call it as a cell. Suppose I want to know what is the index of this E, that means the cell. So column number and row number, so this becomes E1. So that is a meaning of index and it is a built-in function in Excel. So the syntax is given here. So you have to write the table, row number and column number. And remember, index is works only with respect to that particular table based on the column and the cell position. Now let us understand practically how index works. So just I'll type equals because in Excel everything formula starts with equals. So I'll type index. So index function. So which index I want to find? For example, I want to find the index of this particular thing. So first syntax says you pass the array, then comma, row number or the column number. So here I can directly type I want to know the index of 5, means it will display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is laptop. Or if I have specified any row number here, I can click on that column. For example, so if I have written 4 here, so I can represent that number. So for example, I'll write 4 or I can, okay, write 4, then close it. So what is there in the index number 4, it will display that. See 1, 2, 3, 4, that is tab. Or another method is already if you have written 5 here and I just want to find out the index of this. So if you write 4, it will become static, it will keep on displaying that only. So instead of 4 here, so what I'll do is here, so I'll click on this row cell number. So then I'll press enter. See laptops. The moment when I change this, it keeps on changing automatically. So if you directly type it as a number as 4 or 5, it will become static. So this is about index. So you can find the index of any of the rows or the columns. So next is a match function. So match function searches for specific item of a cells and it will return what is the index of that. That means when you want to look into particular thing, that you keep something based on that ID you are going to check. For example, when you look some phone numbers in telephone book, then we use the person name as the value. Based on the name of the first person, we will try to check the phone number. Here also, keeping on some sales value or skipping on some product, we are going to check what is the match item. It will return the match value. It will return the value. So let us see how it works. So now if you want to work with match, so I'll just click on this column here, equals match. So match function. So what match access, which value I want to match. I want to find out the match of this product, that is tab, from where I want to match. It is a lookup value. I am looking for tab and the array. So where is the tab present? Present in this array. So I'm going to select the complete number. Then it has match type. See, less than, exact match, greater than. So I want exact match. So I am giving 0 here. Okay. 0 means exact match. 1 means less than that match value. Greater than is -1. So depending on that value. So I want exact match. So I am keeping on this. And if I enter, it will say 4. So where is the tab present in which particular index? 1, 2, 3, 4. It returns 4. So index means if I give the row number, it will return what is the item or the category or the product present. So match means if I give the product, it will show in which column it is present. So that is the difference between index and the match. Next, a unique function. Unique is again a built-in function that is present in the Excel, and you can easily find out unique means if you have any redundant value in your table, if you give this function, it will display those particular values or the range that is present in the list of values that you have given exactly once. That is what it is given. You pass the array, you pass the column, it will display the data exactly once. In order to avoid duplications or the redundancy, we use unique function. So let us explore and see in Excel. So unique function, so here just I need to type unique. So here in my system unique is not supported, so it is not showing. So if you select this subcategory, here I am selecting all the subcategory, just you have to click enter. Since the function is not supported, it is not displaying. Otherwise it will display the output as table, then chair, and then tech. Since the tech is repeated so many times, that values will be removed. Next is if function. So previous video we have seen what is if. So if means it checks works like a nested if condition. That if means it is a simple if. So if you use ifs, then it takes 2 or 3 conditions. Like I have given days of the week here and the day number 3. So it will take this day number 3 and check which day it is. It is Tuesday, so it will display Tuesday. So syntax is given here. Already you know what is the syntax of if. If the condition is true, based on the logical test, it will return the value. So again if function. So you click here and type if A3. So A3 is nothing but the column number I have taken. A3 is Bangalore. If that is Bangalore or Mysore, so change it to Agra or Kerala. If it is Bangalore, it will be changed to Agra if the condition is true. If the condition is false, it will change to Kerala. So again it is not supported in this system, so you can try it. So you will get the output. So next is COUNTIF function. COUNTIFs means it will count the across the cells, how many number of items are there, or profits are there, or sales count based on the given criteria. Again if it works as a nested if. It will count ifs, means 2 or 3 criteria. So here I have taken criteria based on the sales count. So how many sales has been done right now. So what is the total sales that is done based on the quantity 5. So this is one condition, this is another condition. Based on that it will give the output. So here COUNTIF. So just I'll type equals COUNTIF. Okay, since I'm using COUNTIF. So I have taken the sales. So that is the array that I am passing. Sales that is greater than 30. Okay, then close the bracket, then close this. So this is a formula. So COUNTIF, it will count the sales total, whatever the sales that we have given greater than 30. It will calculate only the sales which are greater than 30, and it will return how many sales have we done greater than 30. So that is 4. So 4 are greater than 30. Greater than 30 means here, so 29.6 is not considered. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So next is SUMIGS. It is one of the mathematical and trigonometrical function that adds all the criteria, and it just SUMIGS based on the criteria. So here again I have given add the sales that greater than 30. So it will just add. Count means just it will count the total sales which is greater than 30. Here it will just add and it gives us the results. So let us see that. So next is SUMIF. So here I am typing SUMIF equals SUMIF. Okay, SUMIF function. So what I want to sum, all the sales versus what are the categories, or I can take product or categories. So I'm taking categories, so that are greater than 2000. Then close the bracket. So what I am doing, just sum which is greater than 2000. Since no value is greater than 2000, so it is showing 0. So last function is average if. So average if returns the arithmetic mean, that is average of all the columns or the cell numbers based on the criteria that you have given. It may be an array or names or any reference So based on that reference, it will give the average. So here I have taken what is the average profit of this entire cell. So it is given the output as this is the average. Now let us see what average function. So I'll just type come to any cells equals average ifs. So here we're going to demonstrate average ifs. So I am taking average if. So what average I want to find out? I want to find out the average sales versus quantity. So now just I want to find out what is the average sales of quantity that we have sold 6. So here this particular Canon and Apple sales is Canon sales is 29 and Apple is 1000 and the quantities are 6. So those two categories average I want to find. That means 29.6 plus 1000 divided by that it will. So just if I say average is 14. So here I have taken average if 2. 2 means the quantity 2 is only IK and then 262. Average of that is 262 itself. So it has displayed 262. So like this you can find out the average if, that means average of average if means one particular column. Here we are considering two columns average based on this quantity. In 6 we have 2, so it has found out average of Canon and Apple together and it has given 2 means only one we have, so average will be 262 itself. Okay. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe the video if it is found helpful, and please do comment in order to improvise. Thank you so much.